Let's talk about whales today, guys. The Fanatics September premier auction. This happens once a month. 29 basketball cards. All 29 of these would form the foundational piece of most anybody's collection out there in the world. We're going to look at each of these 29 cards, let you know what's out there, and just remind everybody that if you want to support the Cajun Cardboard channel, especially you whales out there, I should call you sharks because that's what happens when cards like this come to market. You sharks that are out there, consider using the Cajun promo affiliate link that is in the YouTube description to this video. I'll link it at the very top. If you want to support the channel and you're looking at one of these 29 absolutely mega cards, do me a favor, use the Cajun Cardboard affiliate link in the top of the YouTube description and go do your damage. Check out the video, guys. You're going to see some badass cards today. If you guys are looking to buy sports cards, basketball cards, football cards, baseball cards, comic books, memorabilia, do what I do. Use the Fanatics Marketplace. Just make sure you use the affiliate link that's located in this YouTube description at the very top or the QR code that's attached. All right, here we go. Let's start from the bottom. You know how we do it. Again, let's ignore the number of bids. Let's ignore the bid price because this thing has got 12 days left. These things always end on Thursdays, so I'm assuming that means it would be September I don't freaking know. But it's going to be not this coming Thursday, but the next Thursday. I'm just giving you guys a glimpse of the 29 cards. Let's start at the bottom with a little Kobe. 2017 Panini Impeccable Elegance. I like the Impeccable product. I talk about it all the time. It sort of lurks in the shadows behind Immaculate and Flawless and National Treasures, but I really like it. I thought it was a really cool product. This is an Elegance Platinum 1 of 1 Kobe. Really cool looking patch. Autograph PSA 8. Next to that, we've got your ho-hum. Just a top 15% eye appeal PSA 9 Bird Magic card. If you want to zoom in, let's zoom in on this one because we're always looking for this little horizontal print line down here, and guess what? It is absent, and guess what? These perforations are right down the middle. I think I'm dying here. I drank some C4. I was supposed to go work out. I slipped into the office to record this premiere video because I forgot that the premiere, top 29 premiere cards released. Don't tell Mrs. Cajun. My fat ass is supposed to be at the gym on a treadmill and lifting some weights so I don't look like a decrepit old 50-year-old. I'm trying to look like I'm 40 instead of 50. Do not tell Miss Cajun that I'm here recording this video for you guys on a Saturday morning at like 6 a.m. This PSA 9 looks exceptional. It well-deserved eye appeal sticker on that one, and it's a 15% eye appeal sticker. So remember, if the 10's out of reach, what's the next best thing? It's the 9, and a 9 with an eye appeal is, right in that mezzanine level, even better than all the other 9s that are out there. We got a Wembanyama inscription card. Apparently, this is 2023 Topps Now Draft Inscription Red. It says 2023 number 1 pick. Then it says Wembanyama, and then I don't know what this little squiggly out here is. I don't know. Maybe it says I'm the next Gobert. No, I'm just kidding. Victor Wembanyama is already better than Rudy Gobert could ever dream of being. Shout out to all my Jazz fans out there. Next on our list, we've got a pretty impossible to find 2012 National Treasures Gold parallel Anthony Davis with an, again, just pure filth on this patch. That is a badass patch. It brings a tear to my eye because you guys know I'm doing this down here in Louisiana, and we had Chris Paul and we had Anthony Davis, and and there is a little bit of optimism now, but it's been a damn long time until there's been any optimism. Again, the Pelicans don't even have a center, but people seem to be high on them, so we'll see how it goes. You can't play a 6'6" fat guy at center. I don't know if that's what the plan is, but that's going to go very, very badly if they think that Zion is going to guard 7'1" players in the NBA. It's not going to go well with his little T-Rex arms and being 6'6". He's going to be fine at power forward, but not at the center position. 2012 National Treasures Gold Anthony Davis, just sick right there. Caitlin Clark has a card in here. Moving along, we've got Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Ever heard of them? Most people think the top 2 players that have ever lived. This is a 9 BGS, 9 for the auto, but it is a, oh my gosh, this is a 1 of 1, people. I don't know. Again, I don't collect autographs. I don't collect dual autographs. I don't collect 1-of-1s, really, although I would love to. I don't remember seeing very many Jordan LeBron one of ones out there. This is interesting. Double scribble is what it says. And it is the double blue LeBron James dual auto one of one from 2007 Fleer Hot Prospects. We've got a Kobe Retro PMG from 2008 Metal Universe. That's a PSA 10. Guys, I know it's not the original 97, and I don't collect retro, so you're not going to see me hype or pump a retro card here because I would just go get the real deal. I had the real Kobe 97 PMG, but this one's a PSA 10. I can't tell you how rare that is. Well, I can. It's a Pop 3. There's not many of them out there. These don't grade as hard as the 97s, but PSA 10 is still pretty rare. These were serial numbered to 50, these reds. So even fewer of the retro from 2008 than there were from the original 1997 Metal Universe reds, where there were 90 of them. Next to it, we've got not just the Metal Fusion, not just the 98 Skybox Molten Metal Fusion. This is the Titanium Parallel, which those of you who collect in the 90s know this is a Tier 1 Grail card for Allen Iverson. You're probably looking at, let's throw out the one of ones, right? You're probably looking at one of the 10 best Allen Iverson cards in the world, unless I'm mistaken. Somebody can comment below and let me know if I'm crazy. But this Molten Metal Fusion, these are die cut, like laser punched to 40. This is number 24 out of 40. And a BGS 9 is a really high grade. This is a Pop 3 with none higher. This is a really, really big time card for 90s collectors that are out there. Probably a top 10 card. I think I can safely say, unless I'm crazy, a top 10 card for Allen Iverson. Again, let's throw out the Masterpiece one of ones and all that stuff, right? Next to that, we've got a 1999 Upper Deck Retro Incredible Level 2. This is a PSA 9. It's hand serial numbered. 18 out of 23. No grade for the auto. It looks a little bit light to me. If you look at the difference in the color between the autograph and the number, again, I'm just calling it like I see it. I'm no autograph expert. It is clearly Michael Jordan's autograph because PSA authenticated it, but it looks to be a little bit faded. Let's see what that does to the price. Maybe you can sneak in and grab a serial number, hand serial number to 23 Jordan autograph auto on the cheap. Not likely, but maybe. Next to that, we got a cartoon Kobe. It's the Kaboom from 2013 Panini Innovation, which nobody has ever heard of, and everybody who did has since forgotten. I don't think that product was around very long, but I think Kabooms are interesting, and the reason I struggle with the Kabooms is like they were in Crusade, they were in Innovation, they were in this, they were in that. I can't keep track of what they were in. That might make them cooler than normal, but you know, it makes old people like me confused. But this Kobe Innovation Kaboom from 2013, that's got to be, if that's not the first Kaboom, it's got to be up there, right? I don't know anything about Kaboom. Somebody comment below, let the world know. Is this Kobe's first Kaboom? I don't know. I don't remember Kabooms back in 2012, so maybe it's the first one out there, and it is a PSA 10, so there can't be many of those going around. I think even back then they were case hits. We got a horizontal Luka Doncic. This is a rookie. This is the Flawless. It is a 3-color patch. It is serial number to 25. It is a PSA 9 10 autograph, Pop 2 graded higher. This is a huge Doncic card, and if you've been watching my videos over the last couple of weeks, I think we have found that Luka Doncic saturation point. I don't know about all cards. I can't speak for all the Luka Doncic cards because Panini printed a bazillion of them, but for the ones that I've been looking at on the Alt Weekly Auction Recap, on the Fanatics Weekly Auction Recap, and just doing some research of my own, it looks like we might be back into a Luka Doncic buying window when, you know, I'll say for about 3.5 years, there hasn't, well, maybe 3 years for sure, there hasn't been a window where I would feel comfortable buying into Luka Doncic. We're sort of tiptoeing back into that. Triple logo, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., most importantly, Nikola Jokic right in the middle as he should be. This was a championship year triple logo, if I'm not mistaken. So Nuggets collectors are going to be, you know, sharks in the water. You know, Jokic super collectors, shout out you know who, are going to be sharks in the water. Michael Porter Jr. collectors are going to be attacking this. The 3 people that collect Jamal Murray are also going to be chasing this. This triple logo is going to do pretty big numbers. I'm a grading type. This is an NBA certified. NBA is no longer affiliated with Fanatics. I think they're in the process of looking to replace NBA with a new entity that will kind of certify and authenticate and kind of pre-grade the raw cards. So stay tuned to the Cajun Cardboard channel for more news on that. By the way, did I mention I have an affiliate link in the YouTube description? If you're thinking about bidding on this triple logo man or any of the other cards in this auction, any of these 29 cards, or even baseball or football, if you're really feeling generous, hit that affiliate link so the guys at Fanatics know that I'm not just some whack job down here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, gutting fish and riding, boats through the swamps. I actually do have a big mouth. I actually do have a little bit of a voice in the hobby, and I actually do present you guys with some consistent content. So consider using that affiliate link that's in the YouTube description to bid on these fine cards in the Fanatics Premier Auction. Hot hands. I've talked about this set. I don't own one of these, but if I was going to buy one, it would be the LeBron James. And this one is a BGS 9.5. It's a 9.5 BGS Pop 4, none higher. These hot hands are sort of a it's a throwback. I'm not calling it a retro because it's not a retro at all, but it kind of reminds me of the Hot Shots, right? The Flair Showcase Hot Shots from back in the 90s. The 90s collectors know what I'm talking about. These are even more rare. These are super, super duper rare cards right here. Really tough to find. Next to that, we've got a Shaq and Kobe auto on that acetate from 2015 Panini Immaculate Collection. The card is an authentic, but the autograph's a 10, which is what you want. Nobody would want a 10 card with an authentic auto because that means there's something going on with the auto. Well, we know this auto is a 10. It's two beautiful blue autographs on this Immaculate acetate dual card. You know what I need? You know what I need? I need some more C4 from this shaker bottle. This is proof that I was literally in my car on my way to the gym because Mrs. Cajun's going to leave me if I get fat. And I took not even a detour. I just went the other direction. And I came here to record this video because I woke up on a Saturday morning. There's no Premier League soccer to watch. And I was like, you know what? Let's go in here. Let's click record. Let's do a Premier preview. I got to do it at some point. Let's do it right now. So my face is itching. I'm hyped up. I need to go lift something or cage fight somebody, but I'm in here screaming at you guys on the screen, talking about some of the most badass cards in the world that are available on Thursday, September that we forget, 2 Thursdays from now. Another 101 Jordan, 2 101 Jordans in one auction. Here we go. The 2007 Upper Deck Premier Penmanship Copper. Serial numbered 1 of 1, PSA 7, no grade for the autograph, but let's dig in here. When I see Jordan and I see 1 of 1, I'm sorry, dude. This is just like something. God, this is every week I do these stupid videos. I'm sorry, I shouldn't call them stupid. It gets me mad because I'm not in the autograph world, but I kind of wish I was. That's Michael Jordan's jersey with the 1 of 1 inscription right below it. Look at that autograph. Okay, so again, even for somebody who knows nothing about autograph cards, that's pretty bold and blue. So my question is, why would you not grade the autograph? I mean, if I buy this card, I'm not exaggerating. Like if somehow I fell into this card, I'm not bidding on this. God, that's a good looking card. I am taking this card straight to PSA and saying, I want a 10 autograph on this minimum. If it's not a 10 autograph, then give it back to me just the way it is. But I'm going to get this autograph graded and I'm going to get instant value. Like that's a reason to go bid on the card. Just to bid, go put the autograph on it, and then it's like instantly going to be worth more. I find it hard to believe. How could that not be a 10 autograph? Maybe is it not supposed to go over the hand and the ball over here? But it's on card. It's all on the card. It's no streaking. It's perfect. I don't understand it. I would have gotten that autograph graded, but maybe somebody knows something about it that I don't. Let me know in the comments. I'm just a dumb guy that collects 90s Jordans that are not autographed. Next to that, we saw the recent sale of the greatest Wilt Chamberlain rookie card of all time, or at least one of the 4 greatest, for like $1.7 million. I thought that was low. Well, Wilt Chamberlain's nemesis, arch nemesis, and later lifelong friend, right? Always had respect between these two guys. Wilt talked a lot of junk. Bill Russell didn't, but those guys got along very, very well, and there was a massive amount of mutual respect between those two cats. This is a top 15% eye appeal sticker, Bill Russell 57 Topps rookie card, SGC 5. That is a big-time card right there. God, the centering on that looks absolutely amazing. And then we got a Michael Jordan PSA 9. Is it a good-looking PSA 9? Yeah, it's a great-looking PSA 9. Again, somebody's going to get pissed at me. I call it like I see it. By the time you see this video, I will have sold my PSA 10 86 Fleer Michael Jordan card in the Fanatics weekly auction, number 138. This is a PSA 9 copy in the Premier auction. I didn't put my PSA 10 in the Premier auction. I didn't want it to get lost in the shuffle. I wanted to be the big fish in the small pond. I don't know if that was a good decision or not. By the time you watch this video, we'll find out if it was a good decision or not. It's doing okay right now. So I don't know if a PSA 9, yes, does it meet the value threshold? Of course it does. But I don't know if a PSA 9 belongs in these monthly Premier auctions. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. This would be an interesting video to go back and compare the sales of PSA 9s that sell in the weekly versus PSA 9s that sell in the Premier. I don't have the time to do that video. And the other issue is, like, not all PSA 9s are the same. So you might be comparing apples, red apples and green apples. It's not apples to oranges, but you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do PSA 9 86 Fleers belong in the Fanatics Premier auction? I hope I'm not going to get in trouble for saying this. I'm an affiliate partner with Fanatics, but like I said, you're going to get transparency from me. I personally, if I had a PSA 9, I would try to sell it obviously on Instagram first at a set price, right, and try to get max dollar, and then I would probably put it on the Fanatics Buy It Now marketplace next, and put the price that I want on there for a couple weeks or months if I had the time. And then I would move it, me personally, I would move it into the weekly. And this one looks like it should have got an eye appeal sticker. It looks really, really good, from the front, which is where eye appeal is based. The centering looks really damn good to me, guys. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that 9. It's a good looking 9. Next to that, we got a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. This is, let's see. A top 5 Shai Gilgeous-Alexander card in the world, 2019. Flawless Logo Man patch, authentic grade, PSA 9 for the autograph. Throw all that out the window. I think, again, I'm not the ultra modern guy, just like I'm not the auto guy. I'm not the ultra modern guy, but I'm pretty sure this would be one of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's top 3, top 5 cards in the entire world. Am I wrong on that? Somebody let me know. This is a game-worn used NBA Logo Man patch, 1/1 SGA. We got a great looking quad Jordan BGS 9.5. These cards have been selling for crazy, huge disparities. So maybe an opportunity for some of you guys, maybe some investor types, maybe somebody who's not willing to pay the 200, the 250, whatever it is for the 86 Fleer PSA 10. I guess we'll know soon because we've got one that's going to end on Sunday, September 8th. We'll see where the PSA 10s are at, but I think the last one sold at like 198 or 200 or something like that. This BGS Quad 9.5 looks really good to the eye. Compare it to the PSA 9. I'm curious to get your thoughts down below in the comments. But these have been doing anything from 38,000 to like 88,000. Like, there's no way to tell what's going to happen with BGS 9.5 86 Fleer Jordans. It's like the craziest sales ever if you go look at those charts on Card Ladder. Next to that, we've got an autographed Jordan 87 Fleer. Not a lot of these out there. It's a 10 for the autograph, which is what people care about. I'd have gone ahead and graded the card. It's perfectly centered left to right. It's not perfectly centered top to bottom, but damn, even if it was an 8, I think it would look better than this weird silver label. And I know if you're buying this card, you're not buying it for the card grade, you're buying it for the autograph grade, and it's a 10. But I'd almost rather get the 8. Just get a PSA 8 up there. I'm sorry, a BGS 8 up there, or a PSA 8 maybe, and get a 10 for the autograph. That's a cool looking card right there. What do you think about buying this card the way it is, taking it to PSA, grading the card, grading the auto? Does it do more? Does a PSA 8 10 auto outsell a Beckett authentic label 10 auto? Let me know that in the comments. I want to know your thoughts. And yes, I have a dog in this hunt. I collect BGS and PSA, but I don't know if you guys have heard. I don't think I've done a video. I am now officially legitimized thanks to the great Nat Turner and the folks at PSA. I am an affiliate partner with PSA as well, and so there is a promo code. If you've never graded with PSA, yes, the 3 people listening that have never sent a submission for grading to PSA, if you send your submission to PSA, at the shipping checkout place, there's going to be a place to put a promo code. The promo code is, get ready for this, it's very complicated, you get $25 off if you use my promo code. So my promo code with PSA is Cajun 25. If you've never graded with PSA and you use the promo code Cajun25, CAJUN, the number 2, the number 5, at the shipping and handling section of your submission, you'll get a $25 discount, and Cajun Cardboard channel receives a teeny tiny little minuscule fraction of your grading submission cost. Moving along, enough. I'm paying bills here. Sorry, forgive me. 2023 Donruss Optic Victor Wembanyama Fast Break 1/1 PSA 8, one of 8,000 Victor Wembanyama 1/1s. Next to that, we got another Beckett authenticated with a 10 auto. This is the Kobe 96 Chrome, and I'll be honest, this doesn't look as green as most. That does not look as green as most. That's actually a good-looking Kobe rookie card that's got the auto on it right across his shorts where you can see it. It is a little bit green, right? Usually you can tell the most green by looking at Rasho Nesterovich's. Yes, that's Rasho, the great Rasho Nesterovich. You can look at his arms and legs over here, and that's really how you can tell the green. Kobe's jerseys always look green in these things, at least to me they do, but I'm old and I can't see anything to begin with. So Kobe autograph right there. That's a BGS 8.5, 10 for the auto. Next to that, we've got a super rare. Not as rare as the Jordan. It's not going to sell for the 40,000 or whatever the hell the Jordan Thunder and Lightning PSA 10 sold for. But this is a glow-in-the-dark Kobe. This is a big Kobe, and it would be probably a tier 2 Kobe Bryant card if there was a Kobe Bryant hierarchy. Hint out there to all of you great Kobe Bryant collectors. Somebody needs to put something together to provide guidance to all of the great Kobe Bryant collectors out there. This would be a top 50 Kobe card from the 90s? If you throw out jerseys and autographs and one-of-ones, I don't know. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments. But this PSA 10 is a pop 9, and it does glow in the dark if you're kind of nerdy like that and you want to turn the lights off in your room. We're getting to the top 6, I think. And so this is the card that really stands out to me. I remember pulling a black refractor Dwayne Wade out of a Topps Chrome box in 2003, 21 years ago. The gold was unattainable, unreachable, and we never pulled one. And we probably opened 45 boxes, so we never pulled a gold of anybody, not even the great Darko Milicic or the great Kirk Heinrich. But this 2003 Topps Chrome gold serial number 50 refractor Dwayne Wade is a pop 8. This is going to do a fraction. The LeBron gold PSA 10 would sell for what? I don't know, $1 million, I don't know, $500,000, $1 million, I have no idea, but it's a crazy number like that. This Wade, and again, Wade doesn't have the same resume as LeBron James, but he was his running mate, and he was the beta on those Heat championship teams. And by the way, in case you don't know this, he's a top 5 shooting guard of all time. Some people would say he's the 3rd best shooting guard of all time, depending on how you characterize Steph Curry and Jerry West. Are they point guards? Are they shooting guards? I don't know what they are. I don't know. You can call them whatever you want. What is Luka Doncic? What is LeBron James? What are their positions? Positions don't really matter anymore, but he played in an era where shooting guard really did mean shooting guard. I would say he's a top 3, top 4 shooting guard of all time behind Jordan and Kobe. That's just me. And this is a pop 8 card right here. This is going to do a fraction of what the LeBron would do. A Jordan game jersey, auto, hand serial numbered to 23. I mean, I don't even know what to say here. I mean, this is this would be the best card in 95% of the Jordan collections out there, and there's some big ass Jordan collectors. This is a very important card. This will do absolutely preposterous numbers, and it is from let's go into this one because it's the red patch here. It is a 1998, so it's the 2nd year of game jersey. I think I got that right. I think there's a 97, 98, 99. I think this is the 2nd year, but it is a good looking autograph graded on the back. No autograph grade. Let me know what you guys think. I guess we can zoom in here. I mean, that's how this thing works, right? Yeah, maybe they did the right thing. Obviously, there's some, fading here a little bit. You can see how it's not perfect. God, you can really get it. This is another beautiful aspect of Fanatics, guys. Look where I'm at. This is magnified by like 1 trillion. I mean, you can look. I mean, this is where you're really splitting hairs. I mean, if you want to look at the corner of the card, damn, dude, you can look at the corner of the card. You can see, bacteria on the slab, for God's sakes. And so the problem with this, how intense is that guy right there? The problem with this is that, sometimes these images and these visuals are so good that it makes a card look like it's in worse condition than it is. But you can't fault Fanatics for not putting out great images. That's bananas what we just did. Steph Curry Chrome Refractor BGS 10 Pop 3. These were serial numbered to 500. 12-year-old Steph Curry right here. 2009. Again, what do you say about this? This one's already at 48,000. Remember, that's before the 20% buyer's premium. No seller fees, by the way, on Fanatics Premier or weekly auction. So if you're a seller, your card's going to sell for what they call a hammer price. So if it sells for $100,000, so let's just use round numbers. Let's say it sells for $10,000. Well, they tack on a 20% buyer's premium, so the buyer knows this when they bid. It's not like they're surprised. Wait, you're telling me? By now everybody understands when you buy at an auction house, you pay a buyer's premium, right? And the reason is that they split that. The auction house will split that 20% buyer's premium with the seller based on the relationship the seller has with the auction house, but more importantly, based on the value of the card. So a portion of, it's at $48,000 right now. now, that means $60,000 when you add on 20%, approximately, a little bit less. That buyer's premium will be split between the seller and the buyer based on some percentage agreement, depending on the value that the card finally sells for. Obviously, the more valuable the card, the higher the percentage, generally speaking, the consignor, the seller of this, Topps Chrome Curry would receive from Fanatics. Buyer just pays, bid price plus 20%. That's easy. And again, it's not a surprise because every bidder in the world knows if I bid 100, I'm going to pay 120, so I'm really bidding 120. So they just adjust their bidding accordingly. If you were bidding on eBay, you'd go up to 120. If you're bidding on Fanatics or Golden or wherever, you're going to bid 100, right? You get it. Top three, guys. Top three. Kobe Curry. Wow. Okay, that's just right now. I don't think it's going to finish this way. Tell me if I'm crazy. This is a Kobe 96 chrome refractor. We got to look at the coloring. We got to look at Rasho's arms. They look okay. Kobe's arms, not so much. You guys got to make your own decision on these things. Like I said, I'm 50 years old. I need contacts to see far. I've worn contacts since I was a sophomore in high school. I was a pitcher. I couldn't see the catcher's symbols, so he would give me a curveball symbol. I'd throw a fastball. I didn't have a great velocity either, but he would give me a curveball sign. At night games, I would throw a fastball right through his face mask. He would come out to the mound and say, "What the hell are you doing? Stop shaking me off." And I'm like, "Dude, I can't see. I thought it was one finger. It was two, right?" I've definitely got to edit that. So anyway, I couldn't see in high school, and that's when I first got contacts to see far. Well, now I'm old. When I turned 40, I can't see up close either. So don't rely on me when it comes to talking about the greening in a card. But this Kobe is a PSA 10. It's a refractor, and it is damn big. Next to that, we've got the one that I would prefer. I would take this Kobe card over the refractor, and we'll see what the hobby thinks, right? But this is his 1997 Metal Universe Championship PMG. It's a PSA 7, Pop 6, 7 graded higher. But guess what? Math nerds, get ready. If you were in Mu Alpha Theta in high school, you know you're a dork and you know you're a nerd like me. 1 out of 50. Oh my gosh. The Kobe Bryant serial numbered 1 out of 50 PMG PSA 7 is available. For all of the people that were in the math club, Mu Alpha Theta in high school, you know who you are. You know you want that 1 out of 50. You know you want the 8 out of 50, the 24 out of 50. Here we go. What other numbers am I leaving out that Kobe has worn? But this Kobe PMG is a big one, serial number to 50. Wow, that's a monster. And then next to that, we've got one of the greatest Steph Curry cards in the world. No other way to put it. Steph Curry BGS 9.5. Gym Plus, by the way. Let's look closer at this one. This is a Gym Plus. And it is a 10 for surface, 9.5 everywhere else. Autograph grade is on the back, and it is a 10. Autograph grade is on the, and look, it's Steph Curry's 3-point shooting percentage number match, 62. He shoots 62% from 3. No, he doesn't. But it feels that way, doesn't it? The greatest 3-point shooter that ever lived. And again, he looks like a child. Like, if my GM drafted this child right here for me, I would have been screaming at the television screen, why are we drafting a 6'2", 145-pound child that looks like he should be playing, at some private middle school in the Northeast? But he turned out to be one of the 10 greatest players that ever lived, arguably, and unquestionably the greatest shooter that has ever touched a basketball since basketball was discovered by the great James Naismith. So that's it, guys. Pretty cool cards, 29 cards. Steph Curry, Kobe, Jordan, one of Dwayne Wade's best cards. Wembanyama is in these 29 cards. Jordan is all over the place. SGA, one of his 5 best cards in the world. Bill Russell, vintage sneaks in. Of course, we've got autographs. We've got logo men. We've got LeBron in the top 29. We've got a cartoon in here. We've got She Who Shall Not Be Named in here because it's just too controversial. The WNBA is just so freaking mesmerizing and fantastic that I just can't talk about it without getting emotional, so I'm just going to skip it. And then we've got, one of the most foundational cards in the history of the world with an eye appeal sticker, and the closest thing you can get to a PSA 10, which is now $500,000, I think, last time I checked, something like that. So that's it, guys. The I almost said it. The Fanatics September premiere auction ending not this coming Thursday, but the next Thursday. You've got 12 days to get your bids in. Let me see. I should be able to figure this out. 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. The 19th. I think it's the 19th. Let's go with that. September 19th. Whatever that Thursday is, that's when it ends. Guess what you're going to get Friday morning? This is going to be scary. 2 auction recaps. Oh my gosh, this is going to be the hardest thing about doing content for Alt Weekly now. I'm going to give you an Alt Weekly auction recap Friday morning. I'm also going to give you a Fanatics Premier auction recap Friday morning. That is going to take some time, but like I told you, I'm the most consistent content creator out there. I may not be the best, I may not be the smartest, I may not be the nicest, but I'm pretty transparent and I am the most consistent. So if you guys want to support the channel, if you want to keep getting videos like this, if you want to go, do me a favor, go check out the playlists on my channel. There's tons of really good stuff that's not necessarily current events type stuff that's been good for years that people don't know about because we've got so many new subscribers to the channel. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. If you want to support the channel, you can do that in 2 real easy ways. You can buy or sell on the Fanatics weekly or premier auctions just like this one. I've got a promo code if you're going to sell your cards. If you're ever shipping cards to Fanatics Collect for the vault or to sell, please use the promo code Cajun. It's easy as it gets, C-A-J-U-N. There's a promo code section. It doesn't cost you any money. I get a little bit of credit for it. A little piece of change comes back to support the Cajun Cardboard channel. So I can actually get some good audio and visual and pay some young guy to help me add some new bells and whistles to this. That's getting a little bit stale. I want to add some bells and whistles and get a little bit more professional for you guys. So use the promo code Cajun if you're selling. Use the affiliate link in the YouTube description if you're buying. And then again, if you've never submitted to PSA, yeah, I know that's like 5 people in the world, and you want to submit cards to PSA, use the promo code Cajun25, C-A-J-U-N-25, and you'll get $25 off your very first submission to PSA for grading, no matter how big your order is. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. I think you're going to probably see this on Monday or Tuesday or something like that, so you'll have about 10 days, 9-10 days left to go bid on some of these whales using that affiliate link in my YouTube description. Thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. And peace.